Watch What Happens Live, Synergy Nights Live on this, your Thursday final one for us for the week. And as we would have mentioned, as Devon would have mentioned, out of New York, out of the US, these awesome people here with me. Double Trouble, yes? Touching base. From what I understand, you know, flying the soca flag very high, very much a requested band in the US, and I would imagine the objective now is to really bring that energy and bring that particular notoriety back to the Mecca. I mean, after all, it sometimes starts here and then we go abroad and we continue with the passion. But it's always good to really get that recognition, obviously, at home. So I know that is probably part of the whole drive. Nonetheless, we welcome the original request band frontline, Reza and Leonce, touching base, and we acknowledge all the other members of the band, whatever part of the world they stand right now. Yeah? Manners and respect, guys. Welcome.
Good night, good night, good night.
Yes?
Manners and respect, Jason.
I mean, obviously, you know, a household name in New York and the, you know, US as it relates to the diaspora, that whole East Coast, I would imagine other territories that promote the soca. Request band is requested, yes?
Yes.
But I would imagine to really put the ice, well, the icing already on the cake, but to put the cherry on top would be to have request band in the Mecca, in the Bacchanal, yeah?
Right. Well, this is part of the job. You know, you can't, even though you're doing all the other carnivals all over the world, all over the United States, you have to come and touch, you know, the Mecca of Carnival.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not in it, then you know you're probably not really saying nothing. You know.
It's funny, kind of you're doing it kind of in reverse, because most bands here at home, the objective is to obviously get outside,
right?
To, you know, get that call from away, go to Piarco, fly out and do it. You're already out there established doing it, and you all actually want to now come home now and establish your mark.
Sometimes it works like that because you don't live here. So you know, evidently you'll have to, you know, work in the reverse. Yeah. So sometimes it may be a good thing for us. It may be our, you know, our luck.
It's our blessing.
You're right, that we live outside.
That we are upcoming, but still, you know, get jobs 90% of the year. You know, but as I say, the cherry on top is basically being accepted where you're from, basically. The Mecca.
Of course. As it relates to the band itself, you all actually are the frontline. Is there any other frontline artists that make it to the trip?
This is us. And we also individual artists as well. You know, so we bring out our own individual music. I mean, we're a band home. When we get hired for a show, we try our best and portray us. You know what I mean? So that means we have our own music. You know.
Yeah, our music,
our own style.
Music videos, you know, our
everything.
Individuality.
And of course, Warn Them from Leonce and Gil dropped that.
No, let's don't be so politically correct. Not Warn Them.
Well, I mean,
you see, we home now, so it's Warn Them. Come on, Jason.
Well, I mean, you know, this is my broadcasting training coming out here. Yeah, I could guys the only thing, you know, and anyhow, you know. But then you will go and say New York. You see what we went through, man. It was unprofessional.
No, we ain't gazing it down. But the name of the song is Warn Them.
Warn Them.
Yes.
Warn Them.
I, the female of the band.
Who we warning? Who's them?
Me and all my ladies. Warning all the men and them.
Proceed with caution.
Exactly.
Yes.
You understand? We come in to show the world and to show the men that we have not just physical strength, beauty, independence, power, glory, you know, everything that we come in strong. So it's not just a hard wine. It's our presence.
It's a wine with a purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a wine with a warning. Just move cautiously.
Wow. Yep. Now this wine come out with a disclaimer. You know, you gotta sign papers before your wine.
Yeah.
I love it.
Come with your suits ready.
You would have done the production out there in NY?
Yes, I did. Attic Studios. I'm the writer, Noe.
Nice.
I was at Attic Studios as well. Everybody should know Attic Studios.
Of course.
Yeah, they're well known. Yeah. Great production. Actually heard the song. She actually sent me the song, and she's a really, really good writer. Heard the song, and I say the lyrical content is, you know, what everybody could probably like. You know, women like to hear things like these. You know, people relate to things like these, especially in a party, a jam, carnival time, especially carnival time. men want to hear these things.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And now we're here in Trinidad trying to push the tunes on.
Of course. I mean, what I recognize is that, unlike long time, we live in a particular era now where the water that separates Trinidad, the Caribbean from the US, all the miles up the road, it's really null and void because the energy, the vibe, the music, you all are connected. I mean, whether it be via internet, via monitoring what's happening via social media, the music out of New York, the music out of Canada, from the locals who would have migrated, it's getting a serious prominence, a serious play. I recall back in the days of people like Jason and those guys would have done it back like in the 90s. Then there was a kind of a lull. We didn't really hear much from the New York artists, the Toronto artists. But now there's a nice light again on the locals out there doing it. And that's excellent.
So we want to give thanks to a main artist, Lyrical. He's the first want to kind of like break through like
Lyro,
that. And he's a good friend of ours, good person.
Mastermind Patch.
Yes,
Mastermind
as well.
Patch.
Yankee Boy.
Yankee Boy. Yankee Boy.
Yankee was the one to really kind of open the door, then Lyro kick off the hinges.
Yes, I would agree.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because Mastermind same way. I know he's out in Boston right now. Good stuff. Girl. Oh, sorry. Girl, drop that.
You know the thing, man.
Yes, Razor.
Yeah,
another Attic production. I went to a different production house.
Attic production, same rhythm as one them.
Nice.
Yeah, the rhythm was just around, and me myself being a day one chanter, you know, hear the rhythm and and vibes it and say, yo, let me jump on this one time.
Sweet.
So, so y'all drop that. You know, it's all about the girls.
Yeah. You know, you can never say, you can say girl, you say yeah. You had a ball out, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Nicole, let's get a taste now. Give me the one them, and then we get a little taste of the girl. Drop that, yeah. And we talk some more about the band, the Request Band, out there in New York City.
To get murder, boy, you better come off the bumper. If you know you can't handle the pressure, stand up like an engine island, cause you can't handle my whining. But you love when I twist and I turning. When my bumper run, boy, you better hold on to my waist now. Keep up with the pace now. We ain't want no shy guy, cause you ain't getting
very distinct. Somebody should have warned Leon's body weather here. Like, if I get now, when she balling, oh, it's humid. I mean, listen, when they walk through JFK and head back home and you get out,
it's not that way.
10 degrees and 5 degrees.
You see, show business is so funny, you know. Sometimes, you know, you don't have to wear the whole makeup and the whole. Sometimes you just want to be relaxed now. If you're an artist, sometimes you have to be on all the time. So I'm feeling so human and we make up artists and then we forget pat your face, pat your makeup, we go on TV. So, you know, now I'm feeling like, you know, I'm feeling a little, not uncomfortable, but you know what I mean?
I know. But, you know, it brings me to the point now, before we get a chance to take in the girl, drop that. I always ask the ladies, especially who come on the show, you know, the eyes and the critics and I guess the whole expectation is so much more. It's a bit unfair, obviously, because we men, unlike back in the day where we would see the Calypsonian in the full three-piece suit and hat, sometimes you see men now running on stage with vests, short pants. I mean, more or less, we don't really get as much flack for our dress code, but I know ladies are very critical and they're very systematic in terms of their theme. What is your theme? What is your particular look for 2016
well,
in the carnival?
Today I had a DJ, I was in an interview and a DJ told me, you know, I'm one of the tallest and I have a strong presence. Now to me, my presence is just an edgy one, a new one, a modern one. And it also blends in and mixes in with some of the old, because I grew up on Calypso, I grew up on Kaiso. So it's like, to me, when my singing style is a combination of all of that. You know, because I could sing Calypso, I could chant, I could actually sing. So to me, the look and the edge that I'm bringing is just a modern one, a new feeler, infused one.
You're going for what? We're looking at a jeans vibe, a kind of militant vibes, dress, short, long, heels, flats?
You see, it depends on the show, and most times I'm not a heels person.
Yeah, so you try to do it comfortable.
I try to do it as comfortable.
Comfortable
because
style.
You know why? If anybody has seen any of my performances, I'm very active. Active meaning I could be here, I could be up there. I could be down here.
Yeah, climber.
And then I could be here.
Oh.
You understand? I used to watch Super Blue and these people, you know.
Yeah.
I watch him. He's like that too. He's a jumper.
Yeah. Okay,
You understand?
okay.
I as comfortable as possible. Yes, edgy. It depends on the show. If it's a corporate show, yes, you're gonna come out, you know, in our heels and whatever. But I'm sure the heels is going to come off.
Yeah.
Almost positive.
You basically, you adjust to your setting.
Yes.
Yeah,
you have to adapt to any environment. In this game, you have to adapt.
Sweet. As it relates now to Reza, let's get a chance to vibe on his tune and find out about his look for 2016. Yeah, man. Rhythm vibe. Anybody else on the rhythm too, or just you two? Sweet.
It's all kind of antics, stretch out like elastic, like a gymnastic. Just drop that right on the gong, and when you push the bumper all around, girl. Me want you work it, me want you work for the camera, work it.
Request back. Yeah, man. Reza, Leon. Nah, let play, man. Let play the one. Just vibing on it. I'm vibing.
Walk out, and pat the crowd, walk out, and pat the crowd like a soca dancehall queen. I want you mash them up and start the crowd. You look so sweet and you move so neat. That make me see it, but don't forget the slow wine. Don't forget the slow wine. Give them the slow wine and mash them up in no time. Make a boy
Seeing that you all
I got coffee.
live out there, I want to bring the discussion in a whole different direction now. Has it been your experience that we, as Caribbean people, more so Trinbagonians, tend to appreciate and tend to really dive into the culture more when we leave the shores? In terms of you living there and then coming back home and listening to radio and understanding what's going on here, as opposed to, from what I've seen, how people really hardcore on the soca 24/7 in New York and Toronto and Miami and all them places. What has been your experience?
Well, my experience is, I said, I start off as a chanter,
more dancehall.
Dancehall and whatever, and I move away, and then the things that you took for granted, you start to yearn for it, So then you realize what people identify your nation with, which is soca. So, Baba and Trini, I have some soca today, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day now, you start to identify with what is unique to your country and your culture. And then you start to stand firm because everybody else out there standing firm for what is theirs. So you can, it's hard for to play traitor and sell out. You know what I'm saying? Because you just look like a fraud, regardless. So we own up, we have the band, and we do a little bit of reggae and a little bit of alternative as to mix the vibes according to these settings. But we defend the soca 100% out there. You get locked off if you don't like soca. Just stop talking to yourself.
Yeah, I mean that's been my observation. That has been my observation, because I did a show in Toronto myself and Blaze some years ago, and a local guy went forward, sweet singer, decided to start off with either a Neo or a Usher Raymond boy. A cappella now.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you, they boo that and pell that.
Because
people say, hey, we are coming here for that.
Yeah, because but you're not getting it. You're not getting it.
So good.
You're not getting it.
So you immediately have to switch up now.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Booing is something you don't want to get to.
I said, of course.
It's something you don't want to get to.
Yeah.
Gotta come correct. If the people, you give the people what they want.
Yeah.
If they want to hear that, give them what they want. Don't stray away from that.
And I know that obviously New York, by extension, obviously Brooklyn, certain parts, certain ends, really a kind of magnet, a real hub with the pan and the music.
Yeah.
As it relates to the band itself, how big is the band? It's a 5-piece, 7-piece, 10-piece?
It's a full band.
Yeah. Well, how many members?
Like 8 or 10 depending on the show.
So drummer, how much guitar man?
One guitar man, 2 keyboard player.
2 keyboards?
Yeah, one of the keyboard just run the Ableton sample.
Yeah.
Oh, so he doing the MPCs one time?
Yeah.
Right.
And 2 frontline, 2 engineers, house and stage, and bassman. Yeah.
Nice.
And also, as I said, according to the show, you know, we have dancers too.
Nice.
Small band.
Yeah.
Nice. Who deals with the business for request, man? If folks want to contact request, make a request for the request. Who do we request on the phone?
He said who, you know, how, if anybody want to contact us now.
Yeah.
Well, Reza does a lot of the managing.
Yeah.
We do have people that do assist us, but he does the managing, the booking. He does a lot of that. He's also the artist. So if anybody want to contact us, any form of media, which is whether it be Facebook, Twitter, whatever, or email requestbandbookings2@gmail.com, or you can contact Reza on Facebook, RAYZORRQB.
So that again, request band
Bookings 2, the number 2,
yeah,
@gmail.com.
Sweet. Request band, you know, Reza and Leon's here to obviously promote, and they will be back. I guess you all head back to the NY and then you come back for the.
We're here for the one.
Oh yeah, station for the minute.
We're here and then we have to go back for a commitment prior. Commitment, and then we'll be back again.
Sweet. So
for
more
the
or
rest of the
less,
season.
Yeah, more or less a station right up until.
Yeah.
Yes.
The season kind of short too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It don't make sense to go back and forth.
Yeah. And I mean, and again, obviously, you know, I mean, granted, humid everything, but the weather, trust me. No, I mean, I was just came back from New York last week, and I kissed the ground when I got to Piarco. I don't know what they live in that, you know. I swear. I give all the full props.
Just be makeup. If I can take off this.
No, it's hard. I still not comfortable with it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it on. I'm still not comfortable with that coolness.
And it was kind of warm still compared to how I know it normally would be. Up to them, boy.
Carnival time, you know. Coming up the time.
we do not show, boy. All music. But I mean, respect and manners. Before we take the break, in terms of we got the collective social media handle for the band. What about individually? How can we monitor your individual progress and vibe?
Well, as I say, any form of medium.
So we're looking for you just under what, Leon's?
Yeah. Oh, and also the video. You could Google us. You could YouTube us. My video is out right now. It's also on Vivo. It's been playing on Synergy for some time now. Wondem. Just my name LUNCE. And the name of the song Wondem. And booking, remember, as I say bookings, you know, the email or 914-433-4420. That's the number to reach us at. Or Instagram. You know, these things are so easy to find these days. You know, everybody's always on their phone.
Yeah, it's very helpful for upcoming act.
And the same for your Reza. You look for Reza online.
Yeah, RAYZORRQB.
Right.
And that's for Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.
Sweet. Hey, request band coming to a stage near you. Remember the name?
Yes.
That's right.
We'll come up with it for Brooklyn, you know, just
yeah.
Find a fit with the band. You know?
Yeah, request
live band.
Or they like Salter showing everything when it comes to those sessions.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yeah, we do the various carnivals all over the states.
Give thanks.
Houston, Jacksonville, Florida.
Give thanks. Give thanks.
You find us, and even though you ain't go to New York and you go to Florida, you know, Orlando.
Well, remember that we link, so
yeah.
you don't know. Yes, man. Request band.